Hey guys, what's up? We got another holster from the Werkz. These guys, let's talk about it. Alright, so yes, I believe this is another holster. It's also some cool parts, I believe, for the Werkz. I think this is their M6, don't quote me on that. But yes, their holster for the 48 MOS with a I'll show you. With the Streamlight. Right? TLR-1 sub, right? I've been rocking this guy for a while, so let's open up this guy and see what exactly we got, and not sit here and estimate what we have about it. Alright, so we have mag caddy thingy. We have another magazine holster thing. Right? We got a holster, and we got swag. Love swag. Alright. Swag is always fun. Big old eagle wings. You can make a tattoo of this and put it right here. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that because I'm not a tattoo guy. But anywho, that's all this stuff. Put those things away. What do we got? What do we got? We got a M7 accessory carrier, so mag, so Glock 17, 19, 34, 45, 9mm 40 caliber basically. Magazine carriers. Whatever the proper nomenclature is for those. Yes. Okay, so these guys are right here. So to go on like a belt, not a concealed carry thing, I do not believe. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's got the little hookups that I can use from last time where I could use this as a, what you call, brain farts right now. Sorry guys, as a concealed carry thing, right? To stick it in your pants, whatever. Anyway, but here's your magazine carrier. So there you go. That's that little feller. We're going to run that for a while. One way or the other, whether it's on a war belt or if I can run it, I'm going to have to double check and make sure if I can run it as a concealed thingy, then I'll probably do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll save this guy for just a second. This is the holster. There's a truck going by. A holster for the M7 outside the waistband TLR-1, right, for Glock 19 size style fire weapon. All right. So that's this guy right here. Okay, so an outside the waistband. And I had one guy comment, I can't remember exactly your name, so I just apologize, but he had commented about asking about the thickness of the Kydex, right? Not only, well, specifically for this guy right here, for the M6, right? Not the M7, the M6, which is the concealed carry one for the Glock 48 MOS. Talking about the thickness of the Kydex. Yes, if you squish this, you could squish this, but that's fine. This is thick, good, looks like good quality Kydex for holsters and stuff, right? It's not the thin, cheap, super flexible stuff some people use, right? This seems to be a little bit thicker. And this guy, the M7, make sure I say it right, the M7, the outside the waistband, that looks like it's an even thicker Kydex. So that's a good thing. So we have the War Poet. We have a TLR-1. We are going to go ahead and stick this guy on here and see how it all fits together. And then this is on the unboxing. This is the unboxing, obviously. So the actual review, once we get some time with it, will be out later. But there you go. That works. That works really well. And this is a 19, right? You can see down there, you got plenty of room down in here if you had a comp or anything else on the end. This has a threaded barrel and it does not stick out the end. And I like that. I would prefer to have that extra shroud, especially on the outside the waistband holster. You don't need to have a super short, little bitty system, right? You don't need that, but this would allow me to run a 17 or a longer slide if I ever get a longer slide, which I'd like to at some point. But running comps and different things like that, this would be perfect for that, okay? But there you go. Plenty of room up front if you have forward mounted irons. Plenty of room down there for your suppressor height sights. That's actually pretty nice. And then, yeah, obviously no obstruction for your optic. And trigger guard, very well covered. No issues there at all. Retention seems to be nice and solid, and you could adjust it, it looks like, with just like most holsters are, with your 2 adjustment screws right here. I like that. Does it have the little thing if you turn the light on? No. Oh, wait. Because some of these will do this. If your TLR-1 is on and you holster the gun, Good, it turns it off. So that way, I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I've seen that on some models. I don't know how that works necessarily. But, yeah, it's in the design somehow or other so that if the light is on and you holster a firearm with the light on, it turns it off. Not sure if that's designed that way or if it just happens to work that way, but that's good because especially on an outside the waistband holster, if you were a cop or whatever, or hunting or whatever you might be doing, if you're hunting while using a light, just play with me here, play with me, it's okay. Dream. Having the light on in your holster would be a bad idea, but if you holster it turns off. That's cool. All right. So that's this guy. That's an unboxing of these two things. These will run in conjunction with each other one way or the other. I'm looking forward to that. I think this would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then, I'm very excited about this, right? Because this is for the M6, right? And I do not believe, I am not exactly sure if these are supposed to work with shield mags or not. I think they specified, and I've got a couple, nope, those are the wrong ones. Where's my OEM? Here's an OEM. All right, so we got an OEM, we got a Gen 1 and a Gen, I'll unload this while we play with it. Gen 1, Gen 2, and OEM. Gen 1, Gen 2 shield arms mags. We will see if they work. So, OEM magazine fits in there. Has a click. I like that. I like that. So well thought out, well executed. Push it in, listen to it. Clicks right in. I like that. The positive feedback you get when you know that it's locked in there. That's a bigger thing than what most people think. If you don't have that audible click or you can feel it click, there's always that little bit back in your mind of like, did I push it down all the way? Did some clothes get put in there, you know, get stuck in the holster and I was pushing the magazine in? Did it actually go in all the way? If you got a solid click, then you know for sure. All right, Gen 1 does not have a click because my understanding, yes. If you can see that on the inside of here, sometimes you can after I've put it up, there's a little nub, and that little nub corresponds with the magazine release. Well, Gen 1s, ooh, this is not a Gen 2. Gen 1s don't have that. Gen 2s have that. Hold on. Knew I had it somewhere. Gen 2s have that little nub, so maybe they don't work. I think they specify that they do not advertise that these work. Okay, so I don't know. We'll play around with this a little bit. We'll see. Do I have my screwdriver up here? No, I don't. No, I don't have a screwdriver up here. We'll play around with the retention on here, and we'll see if we can squish this down enough to make it work. Oh, no, that looks like you could. Okay, let me grab a screwdriver. I gotta figure this out. All right, so if we tighten this guy down a little bit more, give it a little bit more squeeze. Yes. Okay, now that's good. That's good. Okay, so Gen 2s do look like they should work, whether they advertise it for or not. You got to get it right in there. And maybe you're tightening it down a little bit more than they want you to, but there's still, these things are moving around, listen. You can still kind of hear it click in, and you can feel it kind of click into place. So that is good because I way prefer to carry Shield Arms magazines versus OEM magazines. But the OEMs, yeah, they're obviously made to go in there. They fit in there nice and tight, nice solid click. And then obviously, yeah, you got to have it screwed down a little bit more for the Shield than with the OEMs. But there you go. Now, the cool thing is these are supposed to marry up like this. And I already have the hardware on this guy. So I'm going to rock this guy, put it on here, and we're going to run this. I've been running the M6 for a while. It's the only light compatible 48 MOS holster that I have currently, and I like it. I actually do like it. The only thing that's weird, and I hesitate to say anything, maybe I have a hairy belly button or something, I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with the design of this holster. I think it's just me or something. It's just, I don't know what it is, but this somehow, this grabs my belly hair, right? Kind of weird, and I don't know how or why, and I don't know what part of this is grabbing it. It could be something with the optic. I have no idea, but sometimes I'll get a little tug on my belly hair. And it's like, that's a weird thing. It's a very strange thing. I don't know. But that's my only con with this. Besides that, and that's just a weird thing. That's not really a con. That's not the holster, I don't think. It's kind of weird. Sorry, but the other than that, I've been running this guy and I really like it. This is the only way that I have found so far. I know there's some other companies out there I think doing it. I think Tier 1 is actually doing it as well now, but at the time when I got this holster from Werkz, I don't think they were making it. But I like this. I do like this guy and I'm running it and I'm going to continue to run it now, especially that we have this guy. That's going to make this a complete package. I hate that catchword, package. But anyway, if you got any questions about this, let me know. We will finish the review now that we have some time with this guy and now that we'll be able to run this in conjunction with it because it will attach onto here. We'll finish that guy and then we'll run around and play with this. First off, like first impressions, this looks very well made. It looks very solid, doesn't look brittle, looks like this is going to be just a very quality passive retention, I think is what it is. It's just squeeze. There's no buttons or clickies or hoods or anything you got to mess with. Which for if I was going to run this at like the tactical games or something, this would be a good way to go. All right, same thing with the mag carrier. All right, let me know what y'all think and stand by for the review. We'll try to get that stuff out as soon as possible. All right, y'all be good to be safe. Appreciate you watching and everything. Thanks Werkz for sending this stuff out. Y'all take care. We'll catch you in the next video. All right, I just realized it's probably not the best thing to have a unboxing video to kind of show everything and actually not show it attached or connected. So we're going to attach everything. I think we'll attach it up here. And I will edit out the attachment process, which is pretty simple, but I'll edit out the attachment process and I'll show you the final results here in just a second. All right, so basically there you go, that's it. I'll edit out a bunch of that, putting it together. It just takes like some finger work, getting stuff up in there and little tricks with string and stuff, whatever. But anyway, we got to put on there. So there you go. So here is the 48 MOS with a light and a magazine. I love these kind of setups. These appendix setups, in my opinion, are the way to go. They're honestly the way to go. Whether it be from this company or from another company, these kind of setups are super solid because it allows you just to take the whole thing, stick it on yourself, and you're good to go. You got a gun. In this case, you got a gun with an optic and a light, so you're covered in like all those aspects, and then you have an extra magazine if you have a malfunction or if, God forbid, you need more ammunition. So anyway, guys, that is it. We'll take a picture. We'll take some pictures of that and post that in the end of the video. Y'all take care. Appreciate it.